So as you guys know, last video I got injured. Strained my right hip, was out 4 to 6 weeks. But luckily, I came back in time for the All-Star weekend, and the Rising Stars Challenge was fun. You know what I'm saying? The rookie versus sophomores. It was a good game. It was a good way to start off, All-Star weekend. I wasn't in anything else, unfortunately. I wasn't in a 3-point contest. I wasn't in a dunk contest, but I did take time out to watch the 3-point contest and the dunk contest, and they were pretty entertaining. For one, let's start with the 3-point contest. James Harden and Paul George, they went at it to basically the death. Literally, they kept making shots over and over, back to back. I didn't know who the heck was going to win by the end of the night because of how they was just trading buckets and they was just scoring each time they went. They made it all the way to the final round, but unfortunately, James Harden won over Paul George. Then we got to the dunk contest. I had to watch that for supporter of my boy Aaron Gordon, who is my teammate. And dunk contest was pretty lit. I ain't gonna lie. We had a rematch with Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon, and Zach LaVine won it last year. Although I did feel like it should have been my guy Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon did his thing this year. And that's why this year, the dunk contest, he won a dunk contest this year after doing basically something I ain't gonna lie to you. Between the legs, basically from the free throw line. That's just something that is just ridiculous. Moving on to the All-Star game. The All-Star game was just fun to watch. LeBron and Kyrie really just went off. It's always fun to watch the All-Star game. No matter who wins, which respective conference wins, it's always been fun to watch ever since I was a kid. And watching it now as an active NBA player, even though I'm a rookie, it was just amazing to see LeBron and Kyrie go out there and basically just put on the show. Even the Western Conference put on the show, but just to see LeBron and Kyrie on the same team on the regular, then them teamed up with guys like DeMar DeRozan from the Toronto Raptors and guys like Paul George from the Pacers, who was just lighting it up from the 3-point line, showing why he was in the 3-point contest to begin with. And then Russell Westbrook coming back over here, just showing why he's in the MVP discussion. You know what I'm saying? Briefly giving everybody just this why he should be the MVP of the league this season, because he dunked on Andre Drummond. Then he turned around and just did this miraculous windmill that made me question why he wasn't in the dunk contest. And then it was just fun to see KD, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook back on the same team again. We haven't seen them on the same team since 2012. So it was really great to see that. Really, really great to see that. Moving on to the end of the season, Russell Westbrook was the MVP as expected. Still averages a triple-double. I didn't win Rookie of the Year and went to Ben Simmons. Mainly because the narrative was that he improved the team because they had 10 wins last year to now to 38. And I was just stuck on a boo-boo team with a whole bunch of injuries, and I got hurt. Moving on to the Warriors, Draymond Green won Defensive Player of the Year, and the Golden State Warriors, being the unstoppable, dominant, unbeatable, cheat code team that they are, they still ended up beating LeBron and Kyrie in the 2017 NBA Finals in 5 games. In dominant fashion, may I add. LeBron James still averages 35-point triple-double. Kyrie Irving was still Kyrie Irving individually. It was just 2v3 out there at that point. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant with the Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, and then you add that with Klay Thompson and all his elite shooting, plus the elite bench that they have with Sean Livingston and Amari Stoudemire coming off the bench. I mean, it was just fun to watch, I guess. But at the end of the day, me and a whole bunch of other NBA fans, we weren't really super surprised. I mean, they added Kevin Durant this offseason, and a guy who literally just lost it on this past off season. So this wasn't really a surprise. Man, the only big surprise was that Steph Curry won the Finals MVP over Kevin Durant. A lot of people thought KD was going to win Finals MVP, but it ended up being Steph Curry instead, and which me personally, I'm not surprised that he won it, because the way that he hooped in Game 5 told me everything. The man scored 47 points and hit 9 threes. And then on the series, he averaged 35, 7, and 2 on 50, 40, 90. So, of course, he was going to win Finals MVP. Moving on to the NBA draft, Lonzo Ball is a Timberwolf. Yeah, kind of crazy, right? On top of that, Bam Adebayo is now a Laker. And Jason Tatum is a Boston Celtic. So it really doesn't matter what universe this even is. It's just meant to be. Tatum and the Celtics are just meant to be together. I'm just keeping it a beam. The Thunder trade Sabonis and Enes Kanter for Marvin Williams and a first-round draft pick in the current NBA draft, which was kind of crazy. I really feel like Sabonis is going to do something, but they ended up drafting Donovan Mitchell in that same token. Then the Mavericks get Larry Marketing. Now, we have the 6th pick in the draft, but I just found out that Evan Fournier just is getting traded for Robert Covington and Gerald Henderson. Wow, we're drafting OG Anunoby. Then we traded Nikola Vucevic for DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, we just picked up DeAndre Jordan. And then we traded Bismack Biyombo for a future draft pick and some random. Then I hear news that Kyrie Irving has just requested a trade and he's getting traded to the Boston Celtics. And now we're basically at the start of training camp. And we have a whole new team. And I'm low-key proud of what the GM done this offseason. He made a lot of trades this offseason. And he really is showing and proving to not only us, but also to the fans here in Orlando, that he's actually trying to at least make a team that can make the playoffs. And I'm just glad that he got the guys that we did get along with off the team. You know, sometimes in basketball, you just can't find that common ground as a team. And as the organization, it's their job to make the right trades and make the right business move to get those pieces that don't want to get along or don't want to fit or don't want to belong on this team off the team. And that's simply what they did. And now we have a whole new start, and we're getting ready for the 2018 NBA season. And man, it's going to be a ride.